Hey guys, back with another video. Today I'm going to share with you a quick and easy recipe for shrimp and broccoli. This is one that your whole family will enjoy. So come on, let's get started. Alright guys, so these are the ingredients that we'll be using today to get this dinner together. So of course we have our shrimp. Then we have our fresh broccoli. We got two heads. Then we have some sesame oil. We have some soy sauce, some salt, some pepper, some cornstarch, some cloves. We have about 10 cloves of garlic. And then we have some green spring onions. So those are the things that we're going to be using today. And so let's get prepping. Alright, so we're going to get started with the sauce for this recipe. And so we're going to use our spring onions. And first we're going to take those. They've already been nice and washed. And I'm just going to cut off the roots. Get rid of those. Alright, and so for this, we only really want the white part of the green onion. That's where the most flavor is at. So I'm just going to chop that off. And these sides we could use for a garnish. But I'm just going to put those to the side. And like I said, we're just going to focus on the whites. This is just the skin like any other onion has. I don't really care for the extra part. So I'm just removing that off, getting it down to the nice clean base. And these are the pieces that we want to use. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to chop those. And I'm left-handed, guys. So I hope you can see. But the camera's on my right side, so I apologize. But I'm just getting these down the sides and get rid of this trash. And I'm just chopping them up nice and finely. As we can see, just separating them a little bit. And again, these gonna go into our sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and have my bowl here. And I'm just gonna scoop that up in there. Alright, put that to the side. Then I have these cloves of garlic. So I'm just gonna dump those on my board. I'm gonna smash them a little bit before we go into cutting them. And I peeled a few because this recipe that I'm making is actually for about 32 shrimps. You can always downsize. And so in the ingredients and in my description, I'm gonna leave the ingredients for about 8 shrimps. But if you want to make the same amount as myself, then it's just about 4 times of each ingredient difference. And so I'm just chopping up the garlic. I apologize for the noise. If it's annoying, I might just cut it out real quick because my cutting board is glass. So I think I'm gonna hit you with the mute. Save your ears. Alright, so we're gonna add some garlic up into this bowl. And we're gonna definitely leave some for the shrimp. So that should be good. Then we have our soy sauce. So this, guys, is about, I'm going to use, so this is a little bit more than what I need. All right, so like I said, we got this soy sauce. This is a half a tablespoon. So 2 halves make a whole, so that would be 1 tablespoon. And we got 2 tablespoons. Got 3 tablespoons. I'm just gonna go in, yep, with my 4th tablespoon. And that was just the eye measure, but just in case you wanted to know what I was using, that's what I used. So we have some freshly ground pepper. That, of course, we're gonna add. I love my pepper. And so that's just about 1/4 teaspoon. And then I have my salt, and this is coarse. And we're gonna go in with at least 1/4 teaspoon. And then last, I have my sesame oil. This, guys, is very pungent, so I really kind of take easy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a teaspoon. And another teaspoon, only because I am doing 36 shrimps. This recipe is for 32. I have about 36, so we're gonna leave it for that. And then we're gonna take some cornstarch. And guys, I'm gonna use, which this might be enough. I didn't measure anything pre-hand. Yep. But, you know, cooking for a while, you kind of tell what might be what. So this is, again, this is about my cup that I needed. So I didn't really, because this is a cup, and I didn't measure it, so I brought out my utensils so I could try to show you a little bit more exact. So that worked out. So we're just going to mix it up with a fork. And I'm also going to, but this is going to create my slurry. So I'm going to get a little bit of water. And I actually will do a cup of water to go in. The cup would have been filled, but like that. Just get a little bit more so it can be the whole cup. And we have our slurry, which creates our sauce. So we're gonna just move that around, guys. And our sauce is done. That is it to the sauce. So hope you guys can see, which you'll see again. But that was just everything. And then now we're gonna get ready to get started on our broccoli. All right, so we have our 2 heads of broccoli. And we're gonna go in and prep those. I'm gonna take this first one. And I like to go into the bottom. I'm left-handed. I did explain that, right, guys? I do apologize. And just cut in here so I can cut it right on off. And it's nothing better than fresh broccoli, guys. At least that's my opinion. So, yeah, and just spin that right around like so. All right, and then I like to go in and separate. You don't want whole tree branches to eat. But I will probably go in with my paring knife. It's a little smaller. My small knife in just a moment, but let me just get this off of here. You can do it. All right, so using my smaller paring knife just so I can have a little bit more flexibility. Separate these cloves and bring them down to mouth size, guys. We are almost there. And I'm sorry about the cutting board. My knife scrapes it. It's not a nice sound. All right, so as you see, I have another clove of head of broccoli that I need to go ahead and cut up. And because again my knife scrapes on this glass cutting board, I'm gonna save you guys ears, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is the last of the second bunch. Got all of that cut up. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the rest of it. All right, so this is what we got, and we're gonna get ready to boil this. All right, so we got our water that's nice and boiling, and of course we're gonna put a little salt, and we're gonna go ahead and put a little pepper. Then we're gonna add our broccoli. All right. So gently put that in there because of course it's for that little side. You don't want to splat all over the place. All right. So we're gonna let that cook for 2 minutes. Let this boil for 2 minutes so we can get those nice and cooking. And while we do that, I'm going to prepare my ice bath. Yes, I got a timer on for the broccoli. That just makes it easier because we definitely don't want it overcooked. So we want it steamed to perfection. So we're going to use the timer. And we're coming up on our 2-minute mark. Got about 5 more seconds. And we are done. So we're going to take these over here to strain them. Alright, so we're going to get these out. And actually, I'm going to transfer them straight into my ice bath so that I can stop the cooking. There they go. Right up into there. Let me move this strainer out the way so you guys can see. And we're going to just get those right in there. And what the ice bath does, guys, it just stops the cooking immediately. So normally, your stuff is still cooking, even after you bring it out of wherever you were cooking it. And so me, I want to stop that cooking immediately. I want my broccoli to be nice and crunchy. I'm going to set this to the back. I want my broccoli to be nice and crunchy. I'm going to not show you over top of that eye. I'm going to replace that with my wok, which we're about to get ready to start the shrimp. So that'll keep us from getting burnt. And then I could bring in my broccoli. So like I said, guys, it is in the ice bath and it has stopped the cooking. All right, guys, so we got our shrimp. So I got some jumbo shrimps that I've already cleaned. Of course, you know how they come from the store where they're already cleaned, right? So I don't know if it's just me or if you guys know or realize that the front of your shrimp also has what we would call shrimp poop. And so me, I am very funny about eating out, eating from anyone, because a lot of people may not know that in front of your shrimp there's some extra poop. And so me, I definitely clean all my shrimps to get those out. So as you see in the front, very disgusting, as everyone knows what we're cleaning when we clean shrimp. And it's in the front also, guys. And so I am not quick to eat out. I am not quick to eat from anyone. I don't care what the food looks like. So I will show you each and every last one of these. As you see in the front, they are all clean. Every last one. Not only is it cleaned in the front, but of course it's cleaned in the back. But in the front is very important. And so, again, let me show you. See? Before cleaning the front. That I will not eat. And just thinking about it when I see shrimp fried or however I see it, the only thing that comes to my mind is what's in the inside. Is the front clean too? If it's not, I pass. Woo! Look at that. Who wants the shrimp? Let me rinse that off again. My count is clean. Look at that. So I saved these couple of shrimp here, guys, just so I could show you, because of course I did most of the prepping ahead of time. But I really want you to see, because it might be something that you didn't know. You know, so when the bag says that it's clean, they're talking about this side. They're not talking about that side. Now, it depends on you and how much you care about eating shrimp poop. If it's a big deal or not. And like I say, for me, it's a time-consuming part, but it's definitely a big part. So let me show you this last one here. And so I'm just gonna go in here. See that? Look at that, guys. Come on now. I'm good. So for me, like I say, those are the reasons why I became a cook. Because it's definitely eat at your own risk. And I prefer to put my risk in my own hands. This way I know I'm getting a clean product. I'm eating a clean product. And this, you know, and again, shrimp, it's not fun. It's a whole bunch, you know. It's a timely it's a timely situation, you know. I wouldn't say it like it takes 2 minutes. That's why I did it off camera. However, I think it's important to share. And I'm happy I looked at this one because, look, I see a little bit of poop. So, look. And that's the other thing, too, I will say. Just that little bit right there. You see that? But that's what I will say. When you keep your shells on, which, again, I'm not the biggest fan of, and I don't always do. Yes, it's for presentation. But then you also have to make sure that you're getting down in there. At least for me. I will make sure that I'm getting down in there to get all my shrimp clean. In the front and the back. Let's get started. All right, guys. So, pulled out the wok. And we got us some vegetable oil. So, we're going to get that rolling in there. I'm going to use one of my spatulas so I can just move that around. Coat my pan really well. Can you see in there, guys? All right. So, like I said, that was some vegetable oil. I feel that heat. That's what you want to feel for. So I am going to add some garlic. Move that around just a tad bit more, a little bit more oil. And let you guys see that garlic rolling. All right. And then we're going to get ready to add our shrimps. But I'm going to back this off the heat for 2 seconds because garlic goes crazy really quick. And because I haven't had a chance, I want to go in and season my shrimp. So I'm going to add to my shrimp here, I'm going to add some salt. And I'm going to also add me some of that fresh ground pepper. Now I grinded it off camera, so it's definitely grinded. And so we're just gonna stir that around really quick and get that going. And I don't want to put my garlic and stuff back on yet, just because the heat moves fast. And then I just realized that it's up high, and we don't need it up high, so we just turned that down to a medium flame. We don't want to cook our shrimp up on high. Why? We don't want to overcook our shrimp. We don't want our shrimp cooked on the outside and then the inside is not cooked. And shrimp only takes about 3 minutes to cook. So that's going to be quick, guys. So now I think we got that good and coated. So we're going to get this back on here. Like I said, I reduced that flame down some. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this shrimp. So I'm going to, let me grab me a tongue. So I don't want to splash any of its shrimp juice. And I want to get a good sear on there. 3 minutes. We're going to put on our timer. Just so we have a balance to make sure we don't overcook it. And we're going to put this in the sink. And we're going to move those around, guys. As you can see, hope you can see. Now we got those up in there. Those are looking extra special, guys. See how they're starting to turn pink already? Doesn't take long to shrimp. Everyone should know that. That's what makes this dinner quick and easy. And in about 10 minutes, you and your family can sit down and enjoy you a good old meal. Yep, that's right. And so I don't know about you guys, but I know I work a lot. And I still got to make sure I feed my children. So these meals come in handy. And they definitely can eat good. So everyone's happy. It's a win-win. So we're going to let those cook. Again, on medium heat. It's smelling great in here. We got the garlic and the shrimp making its own smell. And I'm getting ready to eat, guys. I can't wait. flip these bad boys over. Alright, so we have our shrimp that is ready, as you can see. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our broccoli to this mix. Get that all up in there. Alright. Spin that all around, guys. We're gonna let this cook for like 30 seconds, no more than a minute. Because our broccoli is in our ice bath, so it's not warm. So we're gonna bring that to temperature really quick. And that's the reason why I use my wok, guys. You see, there's a lot of food here. Can you see that? I want to make sure it all gets well coated. And it smells delicious in here. See those shrimps, guys? Yeah, it's ready to go down. Make sure you can see that. Can you guys see that really good? Alright. Like I said, we want our broccoli to be nice and warm. And so we're going to go in just a second now with our sauce. Here's our sauce, guys. So we're gonna stir that up really good before we put that inside. And this sauce, actually, guys, I didn't mention it, but you could use this sauce on anything. You could put this on your vegetables. You don't have to, you know, like if you don't eat shrimp or whatever. I mean, this sauce is just awesome. You could use it any way you like. You could use it with your chicken. This sauce is just a great sauce. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to dump that in there. And make sure we get all of that out. So make sure I use my spatula. I don't want to leave anything behind. And then we just going to stir all of that in, guys. I hope it looks to you as good as it looks to me. But, yeah. And I'm just moving this all around. That's why I'm using my wooden spatula, because this one actually folds in nice and gently, but firm enough to move everything around. And yeah, guys. And so, to see what's really going on, you know, the fun part, we're gonna have to go in with a taste test and see what our sauce is like. So we're gonna get this spoon here, guys. But actually, I wanna, before we taste it, let me slow down. And we're gonna just turn this up to high heat. Because we got that cornstarch in there, so we definitely need that to cook down. We don't want nothing tasting starchy, floury. It's not flour, but still, we don't want it to taste like that. We definitely need it to cook in. And so, yeah, we had to adjust that heat to high. Alright, guys. So as you see, this thing right here is done. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is going for this taste test. Should have got a small spoon. I got the one I seen closest. And we just want to see what that tastes like. That's actually good. Not that I didn't expect anything different. But yeah, guys, quick and easy. 10 minutes. You can have your family all good. Alright, guys, so this is the best part. This is where we plate up all the goodness. Oh, it's messing up my whole everything, but at least I get to see I'm trying. But it's a little hot still, guys. We're gonna fix all that. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. But yes, guys, it's time to go down anyway. So I'm thinking I might just stick my fork right over there where it's trying to mess up at. Let me see what I could do for it. Let's see how we can make you still look right. Bam. Alright. Don't worry. That's how I want to play games. I got you covered too. Who else want to play? Who else want to fall in line? We just going to have to replace you. But there we go, guys. Shrimp and broccoli. Nice and easy. Trust me. You make your family this, they coming back for seconds. So get you a lot of shrimp. Don't play no games. Get you all the broccoli. There we go. You see that sauce? That's what's it. That's what makes it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. And again, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And stay tuned for the next video.